People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC. People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by House Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening and welcome to Dennis Uppana Court in Cassville, Wisconsin. It is Six Rivers West boys basketball, the opening matchup of the season in conference play. In our feature matchup tonight on Extreme 1071, x1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel features the Cassville Comets hosting the Highland Cardinals. This is Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, and this is the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Both teams have one game under their belts, playing earlier this week before heading into Six Rivers West conference play. The Highland Cardinals got a nice win on Monday, defeating Iowa Grant 79-57, where 4 players had double figures in scoring, and 2 players had double-doubles. Wes Krasinger with 22 points and 16 rebounds on his stat line, and Michael Esser 17 points and 13 rebounds. Jack Terrell had 15 points on the game on Monday night, as well as Caden Washa with 11. As for Cassville, they come into tonight's game with an 0-1 record. They fell to DeSoto on Tuesday night. Ben Infield had 17 points for the Comets with 3 three-pointers made, and both teams trying to get off on the right foot as they open conference play here this evening. We have 2 other games on our Queen Bee Radio family of stations tonight. Over on Super Hits 106 in the Swall, we have Cuba City taking on Darlington in a big rivalry game between those 2 schools, and then a monster matchup over on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel later on. The number 1 ranked team in Division 4, Mineral Point, taking on the number 5 ranked team in Division 5, the Southwestern Wildcats. Matthew Gideon will have the call of that game, and if we get any updates on those games, we'll bring them to you on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Another Six Rivers West boys game tonight that we'll have our eye on, River Ridge, is at Benton. And then other games in the Swall, we have Fenimore at Boscobel and Riverdale at Iowa Grant. And in the Ridge and Valley, we have Lafarge at Ithaca, Kickapoo at North Crawford, Seneca at Wazeeka Steuben, and Cooley Christian at Providence is at Weston. Coming up, we will talk with head coach Ryan Hill of the Highland Cardinals, get his thoughts on this Highland Cardinals team as they get things going in their 2024-2025 campaign, and a chance to chat with Chad Infield as well for Cassville, but unable to record a pregame interview just because he's wearing many hats these days as the head coach, athletic director, dean of students, everything that he does here at Cassville. So we'll bring you the pregame interview with Ryan Hill. We'll also run down the Russell office's injury report for both teams. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Let's get you the Fuller's Booker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between Highland and Cassville in Six Rivers West boys basketball. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on the X, Extreme 1071, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize gift boxes for any budget. Don't forget about our made-to-order cheese trays that everyone will love. Taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, raleighcheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
The Peterson Agency in Argyle knows if you run a business, you know the most valuable things are also the hardest to get. Your business didn't grow overnight and came from years of hard work, confidence in what you could do, and making smart decisions. That's why an insurance policy from West Bend makes sense. It protects your valuable and hard-earned business so you can focus on doing what you do best. And it's all backed by the knowledge and experience of the Peterson Agency. To find out more, contact the Peterson Agency in Argyle, 608-543-3354.
Trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ Milking Unit or the Classic 300E Milking Unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap Jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
Whenever you're in the mood for non-stop Christmas music, check out our sister station at 106.1 FM.
It's the most wonderful time of
The Christmas songs you know and love are playing now on Dubuque's Super Hits 106.
Pre-game one.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Six Rivers West boys basketball tonight with Highland taking on Cassville. We are now joined by Highland head coach Ryan Hill. Coach, thanks for joining us, and a good start for the season. Cardinals so far 1-0 on the record with the win against Iowa Grant on Monday night, and taking over a very experienced Highland team that went to the regional semifinal round last year. Talk about this group of players that's returning for Highland and kind of the makeup of the team as we begin this early part of the season.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. It's an experienced group. A lot of them have played on varsity for 2 years now, and we got a nice balance. We got some height, we got some size, and we got some experienced backcourt players. So it's a nice group. Looking forward to what the season has in store for them.
Yep, and with you taking control of this Highland Cardinals team and trying to put your own stamp on this program, what does success look like for the Highland Cardinals, or what are the things that you're looking for to be successful at in these first few games of the season?
Well, one of our goals is we're trying to cut down the turnovers, from the last couple of years, improve the free throw percentage, just things like that. So early on, we're trying to, get those things established early in the season here.
All right, and then our Russell office's injury report. Talk about the health of the team coming into tonight's matchup. I know when coaches begin the winter sports season, there's some carryover from the fall sports, and Highland having a deep postseason run in 8-player football and having success there. Sometimes those injuries can carry over. But with that said, what does the health look like for the Highland Cardinals as they begin this 2024-2025 campaign?
Well, yeah, they did. They had a deep run in the football playoffs, so they only had, 1 week off. But, fortunately, they're in pretty good shape right now. Just trying to get in a little bit of basketball shape. It's a little bit different than football shape, so we're working on getting the legs for a full game. But, we're pretty fortunate. We're in pretty good shape right now.
All right, then our key to tonight's game against Cassville, just kind of looking at their roster and their makeup. They're a bit young, a bit inexperienced, and only one game under their belt as well, coming off the loss to DeSoto on Tuesday night. What things stand out to you about Cassville, and what are the things that you're looking for from Highland in tonight's matchup?
I watched the Cassville DeSoto game on film, and they got some shooters on the outside. They got some inside presence. We're just gonna have to. Looks like they played a lot of 2-3 zone. So we're going to have to make sure we take care of the basketball against their zone and try to penetrate it and get it inside to our big guys. And I think as long as we don't turn the ball over, we should be in pretty good shape. But again, they got some shooters on the outside. We'll have to really be ready for them on defense.
All right, we're looking forward to the matchup. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight, and good luck during the season.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, that's head coach Ryan Hill of the Highland Cardinals. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us in Cuba City at 608-744-2141 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Did you know that a colonoscopy is the gold standard for screening cancer? It's the only screening that detects polyps early, but can also prevent colon cancer. Surprisingly, 1 in 3 Americans are not taking advantage of this life-saving test. Don't wait for symptoms to occur. If you are age 45 or older or have a family history of colon cancer, it's important to make time for a colonoscopy. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Darren Perttu by calling Grant Regional Community Clinic at 608-723-2131 or learn more at grantregional.com.
The best Christmas pageant ever is sure to put you in the holiday spirit. The Grand Opera House in Dubuque invites you to this hilarious Christmas classic about a couple struggling to put on a church Christmas pageant. First, they're faced with casting the Herdman kids, probably the most inventively awful kids in history. You won't believe the mayhem and the fun when the Herdmans collide with the Christmas story head on. See the best Christmas pageant ever, Friday through Sunday, November 29th through December 8th. Get tickets at thegrandoperahouse.com.
Pregame 2.
Back at Dennis Uppana Court in Cassville, getting ready for the Cassville Comets and the Highland Cardinals tonight. 6 Rivers West boys basketball matchup on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Looks like we're a bit ahead of schedule and going to get things started a little bit earlier, so we'll take our final break, or pregame break here before we get things tipped off. We'll get the Russell office's injury reports, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between Highland and Cassville after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Here at Extreme 107.1, we love giving you things. A great mix of music, entertainment, and of course, free stuff. If you participate in any of our giveaways and contests, remember,
you're going to talk and talk fast.
Contests are generally open to U.S. residents 18 years or older and reside within our terrestrial listening area. Other age restrictions may apply. You can only win once per 30 days or once per promotion or contest. Employees, agents, and affiliates of the station, Queen Bee Radio Inc., Morgan Murphy Media, contest sponsors, other radio, television, and print advertising companies are ineligible to win. Other restrictions apply. All entries completed or blank. Any and all materials pertaining to a contest are the property of Queen Bee Radio. Prize winners have 30 days to pick up their prize at the Queen Bee Radio offices. 51 News Drive in Platteville, Wisconsin, 53818. Bring your ID. A signature may be required. Unclaimed prizes will be disposed of at the discretion of Queen Bee Radio. All decisions are final. Winners are responsible for all taxes, fees, usage charges, tariffs, or other fees associated with their prize. Queen Bee Radio makes no guarantee of any awarded prizes and is released from all liability. A full list of our general contest rules can be found online at x1071.com or at the Queen Bee Radio offices.
Pregame 3.
Tonight's national anthem from Cassville High School as we get ready for the Cassville Comets and the Highland Cardinals in 6 Rivers West. Boys basketball on Extreme 107.1 WPVL FM Platteville and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Player introductions going on right now. Let's get you the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at fullersmilkercenter.com. For the Highland Cardinals visiting this evening, their Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups go like this. A 6'4 senior wearing number 2, Michael Esser. A 6'3 senior wearing number 3, Bennett Smith. A 6'1 junior number 13, Jack Terrell. A 5'8 senior number 23, John Dreschmeyer. And a 6'3 senior wearing number 24, Wes Krasinger. The starters for Cassville, a 6' sophomore number 1, Ben Infield. A 6'4 junior wearing number 2, Sam Infield. A 5'11 senior number 10, Addison Tasker. A 6'3 senior number 23, Noah Adrian. And a 6' junior number 24, Caden Love. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at fullersmilkercenter.com. In the center circle for Cassville, it's number 23, Noah Adrian, and number 2 for Highland, Michael Esser. Our Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game. Cassville in their home white jerseys, Comets written across the chest in green with green numbers and some green trim. Highland in their road black jerseys, Highland written across the chest in red with red numbers and some red stripes on the shorts. It's a turnaround jumper on the right side of the lane, no good for Esser. Rebound Cassville, and we are 20 seconds into the game. Highland comes up empty on their first possession. Cassville brings it down the floor. Ben Infield tosses over to the right side, finds Addison Tasker. Now back up to the top to number 24, Caden Love. Jumper put up on the right side of the lane, takes a bounce off the back iron, no good. Shot put up by Noah Adrian. Highland collects the rebound. Cardinals back the other way. Ball on the right wing. Ball works its way back to the left wing. Catch and shoot 3 on the left wing is swished. Bennett Smith with the 3-pointer. Had 5 points in the game against Iowa Grant on Monday, 3-0. Just under a minute gone by as a jumper goes over the rim by Sam Infield, and Highland collects a rebound on the far corner. Cardinals coming back. Left side of the lane, runs into a double team, now back out to the left wing is number 3, Bennett Smith. Smith back out to the top of the arc, and a whistle and a travel called against Jack Terrell for the first turnover of the game for the Cardinals. On our Russell office's injury report, there are 2 players out for Cassville tonight. Alex Plessel, number 5, and number 33, Peyton Toma. As the Comets with it, left side of the lane, shot put up no good by Ben Infield, and Highland collects the rebound. Cardinals quickly back the other way. Back comes Esser, stops his dribble at the top of the arc, gives over to the left wing. Ball works its way now to the right wing. Ball lobbed down low to Krasinger, and a foul called on the floor. And a first foul called against Ben Infield. First personal, first team foul. And Highland inbounding baseline right side. Cardinals top of the arc. Ball works its way over to the left wing. Now skip down low right side of the paint. Shot put up, and the ball rattles in for Wes Krasinger. Highland 5, Cassville nothing. 2 minutes gone by in the contest from Dennis Up in a court in Cassville. Good to have you along on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our first YouTube stream from Cassville High School. And a turnover on the Comets. That's their second. Still 5-0 with 15:53 to go in the first half. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, is number 23, John Dreschmeyer, walks it across center court, hands over to the right corner, now down low to Esser. Esser tries to go with the left hand. No good. Offensive board, put back, no good. And Cassville collects the rebound under the basket. Caden Love gets it across the center court stripe for the Comets, tosses over to the right wing to Tasker. Tasker overhead pass to the top of the arc, driving in. Noah Adrian puts up a jumper, knocks it down. Noah Adrian starts the scoring for Cassville, 5-2. Cardinals on top of the Comets, early going. From Cassville High School, cross-court pass. Now a catch-and-shoot three is swished. Jack Terrell with the three. That is three-pointer number 4 for him on the season, 8-2. Highland on top of Cassville, 3 minutes gone by in our contest. Addison Tasker between the rings, tosses over to the left wing, Ben Infield. Can deal with the jab set, now dribbles with the left hand, trying to spin off his defender, stops the dribble at the left elbow. Gives out to Caden Love. Goes between the rings again, stops his dribble, skips it over, nearly going out of bounds, but Tasker able to save it for Cassville. Ball back at the top to Sam Infield, fires a pass to the left side. Now skip down low, shot is swatted out of bounds. What a block by Bennett Smith. Cassville will get the ball. They will inbound on the near sideline as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our game tonight brought to you by Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine food center where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. Noah Adrian in the left corner, stops his dribble, looking for a teammate to pass to, being swarmed by Bennett Smith. Able to find Sam Infield, who's going to dribble it out of the corner back to the top of the arc. Now finds a teammate on the left side. Shot put up by Caden Love, no good. Offensive rebound, though, collected by Tasker. Ball given to the left wing to Caden Love again. Back to Tasker, now back to Love on the left wing. They skip to the free throw line for Ben Infield, and a whistle and a travel called against Infield. 8-2. Highland on top of Cassville, 14:02 to go in the first half. Our game tonight brought to you by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Jury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Bennett Smith, or beg your pardon, Michael Esser putting up the shot from the left wing. No good. Rebound collected by the Comets. Ben Infield jogging it across the center court stripe. Dribbles to the right elbow of the free throw line. Turns around. Nice shot by Ben Infield to knock the shot down. 8-4. Highland on top of Cassville. 13:35 to play in half number 1. Ball out down low, and banking the shot in is number 24, Wes Graysinger. His second field goal of the game. He's got 4 points. It's 10-4. Highland on top of Cassville. 13:20 to play in half number 1. Sam Infield in the left corner. Gives it down low to Ben Infield. Infield jab step, now puts up a shot off the left side of the rim, and chasing down the rebound is number 23, John Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer pushes over to the left side. Esser putting up the three off the front of the rim, no good. Sam Infield with the rebound for Cassville. Gives out to Caden Love to get it across center court. Switching from the left to the right hand, stops his dribble between the rings, hands off left wing to Sam Infield. Infield takes the dribble, skips it over to the left corner, catch and shoot. Three off the back iron, no. Shot missed by Noah Adrian, but Cassville collects the offensive board. Ball thrown into Tasker, dribbles to the right corner, ball to the right wing for Caden Love. Caden Love switching from the left to the right hand. Skip back over to Tasker, right wing, ball over his head, finds a teammate, catch and shoot three, top of the arc, back iron, no. Rebound, Michael Esser, shot missed by Noah Adrian. John Dreschmeyer looking to Coach Hill to get some instructions on how they want to run things offensively. Highland with a 10-4 lead. Shot put up under the basket, no good, but a foul before the shot. Stops the clock with 12:13 in the first half. Again, 10-4, Highland on top. It is I believe that's a foul on Cassville. They whistle up Ben Infield for his second personal, and the shot put up is good on the left corner. I believe that was number 11, Caden Washa, off the bench. And just like that, 13-4, Highland on top of Cassville. Under 12 minutes to play in half number 1. Ben Infield with the ball over his head at the top of the arc is off to the left wing to Adrian. Now back out to the top to Caden Love, finds Tasker on the left wing. Looks down low to Ben Infield, but gives out to the top to Sam Infield instead. No, Adrian, right wing. Puts up a shot, or actually a pass. Looks like he was going to go out for a shot, but a quick foul called, or a timeout called by Cassville. It's a full timeout. We'll take one too. 11:34 to play in the first half, 13-4. Highland on top of Cassville. Back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1.
This is Ben from Darlington Family Dental. My family and our Darlington Family Dental family wish you and yours all the joys of the season. We are grateful for your business in the past year and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
In Game 1.
Highland leading Cassville 13-4 with 11:34 to play in the first half from Cassville High School as the inbound is knocked out of bounds right in front of the scores table. Cassville set to inbound as we resume play coming out of the Cassville timeout. Inbound pass gets into Noah Adrian, gives out to the top to Caden Love. Love looking for a teammate, ball deflected and recovered by Esser, coming back the other way in transition. He loses the basketball and back-to-back turnovers for both teams as Cassville tries to get things going offensively again, trailing 13-4 with 11:15 to play in the first half. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth on Extreme 107.1, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, as Tasker puts up a shot on the left wing, off the back iron, no good. And Highland coming back the other way, and the ball nearly hits the Wolf Construction broadcast booth on the pass. Highland turning the ball over. That's their third of the game. And Cassville set to inbound on the right side of Highland's basket. Clare Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin, part of support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Sam Infield gives off to Noah Adrian between the rings. Dribbles with the left hand, hands off to Ben Infield on the left wing. Infield back out to the top to Tasker. Tasker back to the left wing to Caden Love, down low to Infield. Ben Infield trying to break away from his defender, finds a teammate, puts up a three, and Caden Love knocks it down. Caden Love with his second three-pointer of the season, 13-7, our new score, under 10.5 minutes to play in the first half. Ball given to Esser, he turns around, puts up a shot, ball rattles off the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Ben Infield. Ben Infield gives an underhand toss to Tasker, who's going to walk it across center court. Dribbling with the right hand, angles towards the right wing, hands off to number 23, Noah Adrian. Ball works its way back to the left wing to Sam Infield. Ball knocked out of his hand momentarily, but recovers, runs into a double team, gives to Ben Infield, and puts up a floater in the lane, takes a bounce and drops. Nice shot by Ben Infield, 4 points for him on the game, 13-9, the new score, under 10 minutes to play until halftime as a shot put up, no good. Ball chased out of bounds, and ball was dribbled out of bounds by Cassville, so Highland will keep possession. They will inbound baseline left side of the basket. Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating and ventilating and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. John Dreschmeyer with the basketball. Top of the arc, hands off to the right side to Bennett Smith. Lobs it into Esser. Esser shot with the left hand, bounces off the back iron, and the rebound pulled down by number 10, Addison Tasker. Gives off to Noah Adrian to get it across the center court stripe. Hands off to the right wing. Ben Infield gets it right back on the right wing. Dribbles with the left hand between the rings. 9:15 to play until halftime, 13-9. Highland on top of Cassville, a catch and shoot three straight ahead. Off the left side of the rim, no good, but the offensive rebound chased down by Noah Adrian gives back to Sam Infield to set things up. Go with a right-handed dribble, stops his dribble, pass was deflected but recovered by Ben Infield, dribbles in the lane, loses the basketball, able to keep it alive for Cassville, and finally a whistle as there were 4 Cardinals swarming the basketball, and we have a foul called against Highland. And the first foul against Highland will be charged to Wes Krasinger, first personal, first team. Cassville inbounding baseline left side. Pass gets into Ben infield, ball stolen away, but I believe they're going to call a hand check foul on Dreschmeyer. Or no, they whistle up the Cassville player. They call a hold. That'll be team foul number 4 for Cassville and personal foul number 3 for Ben Infield. Ben Infield was the leading scorer in their game against DeSoto, had 17 points, the only player in double figures, and now he's going to have a seat on the bench. Now in the game is number 14, Quentin Riedel. As action resumes, as Esser puts up a shot at the left elbow, no good. Rebound collected by Cassville. Cassville coming back quickly in transition as Tasker gets it across center court on the left side. Now drives in the lane, baits it in on the baseline. Nice shot by Addison Tasker. Fourth different score for Cassville, 13-11 the score. Cassville back to within 2, 8:23 to play until halftime. Ball given to Esser, fires a baseball pass cross court, and a three-pointer is knocked down by number 3, Bennett Smith. Bennett Smith with his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points in total, 16-11, just over 8 minutes to play until the Peterson Agency halftime report. And the ball stolen away, coming back is Bennett Smith, and he lays it in. Bennett Smith now with 8 points, and it's an 18-11 lead for Highland, 7:50 to play in half number 1. Addison Tasker gives off to the right side, and this one's stolen away by the Cardinals. Coming back the other way is Gavin Shimmick. Lobs it down low to Esser. Esser reverse layup, no good. Second chance put back is good. Michael Esser getting points on his stat line, and just like that, Highland on a 7-0 run in the last minute or so, 20-11. Is our score with 7:25 to play until halftime. Three-pointer put up on the right elbow is good for number 23, Noah Adrian. His second field goal of the game, he's got 4 points. Three-pointer on the left wing, and the answer for Bennett Smith. His third three-pointer of the game, 23-13, and a scoring frenzy has broken out in Dennis up in a court. As Sam Infield hits the three on the left wing. My, oh my, what a series there, and a timeout taken by Highland. It's a 30-second stop with 7 minutes to play until halftime. 23-16 our score. We'll keep it here. And we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, when you are ready. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. 7 minutes remaining until halftime, 23-16. Highland on top of Cassville. Highland in possession of the basketball coming out of the timeout. Dreschmeyer hands off to the right side to Jack Terrell. Fires a cross-court pass to Bennett Smith. Terrell gets it right back. Catch and shoot three. Knocks it down. Jack Terrell with his second three-pointer of the game. 6 points for him in total. 26-16. Cardinals in the lead with just over 6.5 minutes to go until halftime. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wes Krasinger. Cardinals coming back down the other way quickly. Jack Terrell, top of the arc, hands off to Wes Krasinger. Krasinger takes on the double team, right side of the paint. Ball rolls off the rim, and the rebound collected by Cassville. Addison Tasker pushes ahead to Caden Love on the right side, stops his dribble on the right wing. Looking for a teammate, finds Sam Infield, puts up a jumper at the free throw line off the back iron, and a scramble for the rebound is collected by John Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer walks it across the timeline. No look pass to Jack Terrell on the right corner. Ball lobbed into Krasinger. Krasinger under the basket. Finds Bennett Smith in the left corner, fires a cross-court pass. As Terrell puts up a catch-and-shoot three off the back iron. And ball chased and saved from going out of bounds. Caden Love able to give it to Tasker. And Tasker gives back to Love to get it across the center court stripe on the far side of the floor. Noah Adrian dribbles into the paint, looking for a teammate to pass to out of the double team, and finds number 24, Caden Love. Caden Love skips over to Addison Tasker. Tasker back out to the top to Quentin Riedel. Now right back to Adrian. Adrian looking for a teammate as There was a scramble for the basketball momentarily, but Tasker gets the ball under the basket, misses the layup, but the offensive board pulled down by Adrian. Gives back to Sam Infield to get things reset. As Infield holding the ball. Gives over to the right side to Adrian. Adrian in the paint, runs into a triple team. Finds a teammate, that's Tasker, and a whistle is, I believe, a foul called against Highland. That'll be their second team foul. I believe this would be personal foul number 2 on Wes Krasinger. Cassville set to inbound baseline right side. Sam Infield gets it in to Noah Adrian. Adrian between the rings, gives back to Infield on the right corner. Ball over his head, lobbed to the right side of the paint. Now back to Infield. Catch and shoot 3 on the right wing. Off the back iron, no good. And Tasker with the offensive board for Cassville. Finds Adrian, corner 3, wide open. Back iron, no, and the rebound pulled down by Landis Newberry. Newberry trying to find a teammate down low, but lost the handle of the ball. And Cassville with the basketball. 4:18 to play until halftime, 26-16. Highland on top of Cassville. 6 Rivers West boys basketball on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Sam Infield gives out to the top to Adrian. Adrian puts up a floater with the left hand in the lane. Ball rattles out, trying to clean up his own mess. Second chance, no good. Jack Terrell with the rebound for Highland. Terrell brings it back down the floor on the other side. Stops his dribble on the left wing, gives to Newberry in the corner. Newberry finds a teammate down low. Nice pass, nice finish. Count the bucket and the foul for number 24, Wes Krasinger. Krasinger now with 6 points on the game. And our first free throws of the contest for Wes Krasinger. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects. Head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. As a substitution, Jack Terrell checking out of the game as Michael Esser checks back in. Wes Krasinger did not have any free throws in the game against Iowa Grant. And the free throw's knocked down. Wes Krasinger now with 7 points, 29-16 the new score, 3:40 to go till the Peterson Agency halftime report. Sam Infield between the rings, hands off to the left wing to number 24, Caden Love. Love back out to the top to Riedel. Riedel, he puts up a 3, misses it right side of the rim. And Highland quickly back down the other way off the rebound. As the ball's down low, scramble for the basketball and a turnover, and they're going to call Sam Infield for a travel. Stops the clock with 3:20 to go in half number 1, 29-16. Highland on top of Cassville. Bennett Smith set to inbound baseline, right side of the basket. Gets it into Esser. Esser can't get the shot to go. Second chance, no good. Esser tries to go for the 3rd time. Ball doesn't go down, but a foul call against Cassville. I believe they whistled up Noah Adrian for the foul. And that is personal foul number 2 for him. Michael Esser at the line. And the free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Again, Esser, 17 points, 13 rebounds in the game against Iowa Grant. He was over 2 at the free throw line in that contest. And this free throw does drop. Michael Esser now with 3 points on the game, 30-16. Highland on top of Cassville, 3:10 to go until halftime. Caden Love between the rings, hands off to the right wing, Sam Infield. Finds Tasker, now to the left side to Adrian. Adrian right-handed dribble, switches to the left hand, now back to the right, trying to shake off his defender. Ball at the top to Addison Tasker. Switching from the left to the right hand. Tries a pass to Riedel on the left wing. Riedel looking for a teammate. Tries to pass to Adrian. Ball deflected by Wes Krasinger, but recovered as Noah Adrian tries to throw it off a Highland defender, and they're going to say it's off Adrian, and Highland takes the ball. Highland takes possession, 2:40 to go until halftime as Michael Esser walks it across the timeline, angling towards the left side. Ball works its way to the right side of the post. Now a cross-court pass to Esser. Esser going baseline. Tries to go up, loses the handle momentarily, but able to maintain possession and get the reverse layup to go. 5 points for Michael Esser, 2:20 to go. Until halftime, 32-16. Highland doubling up Cassville. So Adrian, top of the arc, switching from the right to the left hand. Stops his dribble, gives off to the right wing to Caden Love. Love tries to fire a pass, but it's stolen away by Esser. Quickly back the other way, puts up a floater. Ball toilet bowls out. Second chance for Newberry is good. Landis Newberry getting 2 points off the bench for Highland. And a minute 52 to go until halftime. 34-16. Highland on top. Cardinals pulling away. Sam Infield at the top of the arc. Right-handed dribble. Tries to skip a pass over to Tasker. Able to find him. Now over on the right elbow, finds Adrian. Adrian going baseline. Shot was put up at a whistle well before the shot. And a blocking foul called against number 11, Caden Washa. That would be his first. Stops the clock with a minute 32 to go until halftime, 34-16. Highland on top of Cassville. Cassville inbounding baseline right side of the basket. Ball skipped into infield as Ben Infield misses the shot coming off the bench, playing with those 3 fouls, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Cassville. Highland takes possession and will inbound with a minute 28 to go until halftime. Mound City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member to see an equal housing lender. Learn more at MoundCityBank.com. Shot put up by Highland, no good. And Cassville pulls down the rebound. Minute 13 to go. As Tasker gets it across the timeline for Cassville. As Ben Infield puts up a 3 on the left wing. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals. Caden Washa gets it across center court, pushes to the left corner to Jack Terrell. Terrell dribbles out of the corner, now between the rings, looks to the right side, finds a teammate, now down low to Esser. Esser, turnaround floater is good. What a shot. 7 points for Michael Esser. 36-16, Highland on top of Cassville. 37 seconds left. Ball to top of the arc for Adrian, gives out to the left side to Tasker. Tasker finds infield left wing, back to Tasker, going baseline, tries to skip it down low to Riedel, but knocked out of bounds by Highland's Caden Washa, stopping the clock with 28.2 seconds to go in the half. Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin, Russell Law Offices. Sam Infield stops his dribble on the right corner, gives out to Adrian at the top. 15 seconds to play till halftime. 36-16, Highland on top of Cassville. Ben Infield directing traffic, hands off to Sam Infield on the right wing. 6 seconds to go. Ball given to Ben Infield, puts up a floater right side of the lane. Ball ricochets off the side of the backboard. And we will go to halftime with our score. Highland leading Cassville 36-16. Coming up next, our Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. We'll see if we have any updates on the shoebox scoreboard as we have a varsity-only game here in Cassville, so some of our other local games might not have started yet, but we'll see if we have any updates that we can bring you on the shoebox scoreboard. Well, that coming up next on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2.
Whenever you're in the mood for non-stop Christmas music, check out our sister station at 106.1 FM.
Chestnuts roasting.
The Christmas songs you know and love are playing now on Dubuque's Super Hits 106.
Turpin Dodge salutes Sophie Abbott, registered nurse at Mercy One Dubuque. Turpin will honor Sophie with a donation to the Tri-State Blind Society. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Sophie, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
Are you ready to bring your dream home project to life? At Eastman Cartwright Lumber Store in Lancaster, we don't just provide floor plans and building materials. We take it to the next level with stunning 2D and 3D renderings. Your home is a big investment. Before you buy materials and decor, visualize your space in vivid detail. Imagine showing your contractor exactly what you want. No more second guessing, no more stress. Contact us today at Eastman Cartwright Lumber Store in Lancaster. Let's make your vision a reality.
In Game 2.
Halftime in Cassville, the Highland Cardinals leading the Cassville Comets at the half, 36-16. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Peterson Agency halftime report comes your way next. Again, on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Cleaning your carpet and upholstery takes time, money, and lots of patience. Leave this job to the pros so you can focus on your own to-do list. Quick Dry Total Cleaning is offering some great specials. They'll clean, deodorize, and disinfect your first 2 rooms carpet for only $88. Get the whole house done for only $188. Quick Dry Total Cleaning also does dryer vent cleaning, tile and gout cleaning, and wood floor cleaning and sealing. For pricing and more details, visit DubuqueQuickDry.com. A new year brings new goals, and Southwest Tech can help you get the education you need for a career you want. Southwest Tech has flexible programs in high-demand, high-wage fields and faculty and staff that are here to help you every step of the way. Southwest Tech offers many programs that begin in January. They include associate degree in supply chain management, accounting, early childhood, business management, nursing, and others. Registration deadline is Friday, January 3rd. Apply today. Visit swtc.edu/January. Southwest Tech, education as unique as you.
In Game 3.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our halftime score 36-16. The Highland Cardinals on top of the Cassville Comets from Dennis Upton Court at Cassville High School. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the first half scoring. And again, see if we have any updates on our shoebox scoreboard as well. We should mention that there are 2 other games on our Queen Bee Radio family of stations tonight. Over on AM 1590 WPVL, a monster matchup in the Southwest Wisconsin Activities League. Mineral Point taking on Southwestern, top-ranked teams in their respective divisions. Matthew getting in with the call of that one coming up in just a little bit on AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also in the Swall, Cuba City is at Darlington. That one on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. Steve Prestegard with the call of that contest. And another timeout. We'll bring you the halftime scoring after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
The holidays are a time for giving. This holiday, give the gift that keeps giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash will do just that. Pick up your coupon books today. The perfect gift for mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa, or anyone on your holiday list. Right now, get 5 washes for the price of 4, just $74.77 plus tax. With every 2 books purchased, you'll receive an upgraded wash of your choice for free. That's a savings of over $60. Exterior books are also available at our Holiday Drive location. This holiday season, give the gift that keeps on giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash, downtown on Locust and the West End on Holiday Drive. From the Miracle family to yours, happy holidays.
And now here's one of our favorite songs from Christmas past.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right now. Ooh, shammy, shammy. Ooh, it's a miracle.
In Game 4.
(36-16), the Highland Cardinals leading the Cassville Comets at the half on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our first half scoring as Highland jumped out to an early lead, and the closest that it got was 13-11 before Highland closed out the half on a 23-5 run. And leading the way for the Highland Cardinals is Bennett Smith with 11 points, including 3 first-half three-pointers. He's followed up by Michael Esser and Wes Krasinger with 7 points each. 6 points for Jack Terrell, both 3-point field goals giving his scoring. Caden Washa had a 3-pointer in the first half, and Landis Newberry with a 2-point bucket. And Cassville has 2 players with 4 points. Ben Infield with 4 and Noah Adrian with 4, with Ben Infield playing with 3 personal fouls. Got those about midway through the first half, so he left the game, and that brought in number 14, Quentin Riedel, who hasn't scored yet. Sam Infield with a 3-pointer. Addison Tasker with a 2-point field goal. And Caden Love with a 3-pointer for the Cassville Comets in that first half. Last track of the turnovers, because I'm not used to this new scoring book quite yet, but the turnover advantage is in favor of Highland as they were able to get a number of easy buckets in the latter part of the first half here from Cassville High School. Again, the halftime score 36-16. Highland on top of Cassville and Six Rivers West. Boys basketball. Again, no scores on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Again, we're a varsity-only game tonight, so a number of our local games haven't started quite yet, but if we do get any updates, we'll bring them to you, again, on our Shoebox scoreboard in just a little bit. Green Bay Packers football is in progress over on 97.7 Country WGLR. I saw that there was a scoring update, but I'm not going to take a look at that. I'm saving that for when I get home and see if I can catch up on the game on the drive home and see the second half of that game. So I'm not going to spoil the Packers score for anyone listening or watching along. You can find that out for yourself if you want to. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll get you the start of the second half. Again, Highland 36, Cassville 16. This has been the Peterson Agency Halftime Report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson, specializing in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Second half coming up next on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 5.
Start of the second half coming up from Dennis Uppin Court in Cassville, 36-16. The Highland Cardinals leading the Cassville Comets on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our game today brought to you by Live Feed Feed Service of Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. Call on Dan Perry and the gang at Live Feed Feed for your on-the-farm animal nutrition needs. Live Feed Feed Service, Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. For supply of Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. Cassville set to inbound, working from left to right as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Back to front as I see it from the stage here at Dennis Uppin Court in Cassville High School. Nice pass inside to Adrian, and he banks it in real quick for a quick two. Noah Adrian now with 6 points on the game, 36-18, our new score, 20 seconds gone by in the second half. Cardinals with the basketball and a travel called against Jack Terrell. Highland turns it over on their first offensive possession of the second half. Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy-duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports on Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. And it was relatively close in the first half before Highland went on a 23-5 run to close out the first half. 36-18, the new score, as Highland now doubling up the Cassville Comets. Cassville with the basketball now as Adrian on the left wing, looking for a teammate to pass to, finds Ben Infield, but the ball knocked out of bounds by Jack Terrell. And Cassville will inbound on the far sideline. Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware, Hank and Napa dealer. See Rob Krantz of the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts of Fenimore. Shot made by Ben Infield. That'd be 6 points for him on the game. 36-20, the new score with just under a minute gone by in the second half, and a whistle before the shot on the right wing, and a travel called against Highland, I believe. As Cassville throws in the inbound. 36-20. Minute gone by in the second half. Highland on top of Cassville as Michael Esser comes away with the steal. Quickly back the other way. Right-handed layup off the window and in. 9 points for Michael Esser. 38-20. Highland on top of Cassville. Jogging across center court as Caden Love stops his dribble between the rings. Finds Ben Infield. Puts up a jumper at the free throw line, bounces off the back iron. Esser pulls down the rebound for Highland. Gives way to Jack Terrell, runs it across center court, goes in the lane, right-handed layup, rattles in. Nice shot. Jack Terrell now with 8 points on the contest, 40-20. Highland on top of Cassville. 16-12 to play. As a shot put up by Ben Enfield, and he swishes it for three. Nice shot. His second three-pointer of the game, giving him 6 points in total. As Esser gets a pass from a teammate, his shot, toilet bowl's out, scramble for the rebound. Esser puts it up again, ball knocked out of his hand and pulled away by Caden Love of Cassville. Comets get it across center court. Caden Love stops his dribble and a timeout taken by head coach Chad Enfield. And is it a 30 or is it a full? It is a 30, so we'll keep it here. 15:44 to go in the second half, 40-23. Highland on top of Cassville. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, and refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Bytech Resource Management at Greener Way. Bytech Resource Management of Monroe. Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors at Belmont, Prairie du Chien, and at Gary'sGuttersandDoors.com. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Donnie's Tire and Auto. Call the only hooker in town for 24-hour towing service at 568-3014. That's 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care is at Donnie's Tire and Auto in Dickeyville. Coming out of the Cassville timeout, 40-23. Highland on top. Comets with the basketball as Riedel has the ball on the left wing. Gives out to the top to Noah Adrian. Now back to Ben Infield on the left wing. Dribbles into the paint, turns around, puts up a shot with the right hand off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by John Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer pushing ahead down the floor to Krasinger. Krasinger takes on a double team reverse layup off the window and in. Wes Krasinger now with 9 points on the game, 42-23. Highland on top of the Comets. Ben Infield, or Sam Infield, beg your pardon, on the left wing, trying to fire it down low. Ball poked away by Jack Terrell. Cardinals come away with the turnover, 3-on-2, sprinting down the middle of the floor, putting it off the window is Wes Krasinger for the fast break layup. 11 points for him on the game, 44-23. Cardinals on top of the Comets, and a foul at the center court stripe, and I believe a reach-in will be called on Krasinger. And a 30-second timeout taken by Highland with 14:51 to play in the second half. Again, 44-23, Highland on top. Game tonight brought to you by Bouse Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric in Lancaster and Fenimore. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. And by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. And by Okies Market in Cassville, check out Okies, your local Surefine Food Center, where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. Tyler Dictanis with you on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. As Cassville set to inbound in front of the scores table on the near sideline as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And infield gets the ball, tries to get it across center court, runs into a trap, and a turnover for Cassville as a blocking foul called against the Comets. Caden Love will be charged with his first personal. As both teams with one team foul in this second half, as Esser putting up a shot right side of the lane. Switches that one, and that gives him 11 points on the game. He's now in double figures, 46-23, the new score, 14 and a half minutes to go, as the Cardinals come away with the theft. Esser dribbles into the lane, kicks out to left corner. Jack Terrell catch and shoot three, overshoots the rim. Esser there with the offensive board. The putback off the back iron, no good, and the Comets pull down the rebound. No Adrian there to collect the ball for the Comets. Gives off to Ben Infield, loses the ball at center court, looking for a teammate, tries to skip it to Adrian, ball poked away and recovered by Highland as Krasinger had the ball under the basket, knocked out of his hand and out of bounds. It'll be Highland basketball inbounding left side of the basket. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. 14:04 to play in the second half, 46-23. Highland on top of Cassville. Caden Wash's inbound pass is collected by John Dreschmeyer between the rings. Dreschmeyer directing traffic, hands off to Esser on the right wing. Ball lobbed into Shimmick, who just checked back in. Now back to Esser in the corner. And Esser picked up his pivot foot before he started dribbling. That'll be a turnover for Highland, and Cassville takes possession. Clare Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Highland going with a bit of a press in the backcourt. As Ben Infield trying to shake off number 23, John Dreschmeyer, as Dreschmeyer is all over him. Shot put up left side of the lane, no good. Highland collects the rebound, ball quickly pushed down the floor, but knocked out of bounds. I believe it went off the fingertips of Michael Esser, so Cassville avoiding a quick Highland basket off the turnover. As Highland applying pressure in the backcourt again. As Adrian got the ball on the inbound, loses his footing, and getting the steal and score is number 24, Wes Krasinger. 13 points for him on the game, 48-23, 13:20 to play until the end of regulation. Ben Infield dribbles to the free throw line, now retreats back to the three-point arc. Skips to Tasker on the right wing. Tasker with a left-handed yo-yo dribble. Being guarded by Esser, and a turnover on Cassville. And Highland will inbound right in front of the scores table. Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Michael Esser's pass is telegraphed and stolen away by Caden Love. Comets coming back down the floor in transition, but Love stops his dribble, looking for a teammate. Ball deflected, but recovered by Love. And now Love dribbles to the corner, skips it down low to number 10, Addison Tasker. He misses the layup, and the rebound collected by Caden Washa of Highland. 48-23 the score, under 12 and a half minutes to play in regulation. Esser gives out to the top, works his way over to the corner, now down low to Krasinger, and a push called against Cassville. Be the second team foul against Cassville. It'll be the third personal on Caden Love. Michael Esser set to inbound baseline right side of the basket for Highland. Gets his inbound pass into Caden Wash on the right wing. Now a three-pointer put up by Landis Newberry. He overshoots the rim completely, and the Comets come away with the rebound. Comets trailing Highland 48-23, just over 12 minutes to go. Adrian in the lane, puts up a left-handed floater, ball rattles in. Noah Adrian now with 8 points on the contest. 48-25, the new score. 11:50 to play. Shot put up under the basket by Shimmick, no good. Tried to clean up his own mess, but the ball knocked out of his hand, and Cassville comes away with the rebound. Noah Adrian, top of the arc, dribbles into the lane, and a foul before the shot. Foul against the Cardinals. And a push will be called against number 42, Gavin Shimmick. That'd be his second personal. Sam Infield inbounding, baseline right side of the basket. Ball over his head, looking for a teammate, finds Ben Infield in the corner. Infield dribbles to the right elbow, gives back to Sam Infield. Switches to the left to the right hand, fade away, shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Caden Washa. Is out to John Dreschmeyer to walk it across center court. Stops the dribble between the rings, finds Newberry in the right wing. Fires a cross-court pass to Washa, lobs it to Esser, turns around off the left side of the iron, no good. Noah Adrian collects the rebound for Cassville. Just over 11 minutes to play in the game, 48-25. Cassville on top of, or Highland on top of Cassville, as a left-handed shot goes down for number 23, Noah Adrian. Noah Adrian in double figures for Cassville. He's got 10 as a three-pointer on the left wing, no good. Esser gets the rebound, and a putback is no good, but a whistle before the shot. The team foul number 3 assessed to Cassville, and I believe this will be the second personal on Caden Love. Himo pass gets into Jack Terrell, lobs it down low to Esser. Esser turns around, gets through 2 defenders to bank it in. Nice shot by Esser. 13 points for Michael Esser on the game, 50-27. 10.5 minutes to go in the game. Caden Love with the basketball, but a whistle as the Cardinals will have a foul called against them. Jack Terrell called for his second personal foul of the game. Ben Infield inbounding baseline left side of the basket, finds a teammate down low, shot put up and no good by Caden Love. Michael Esser pulls down the rebound for Highland. Pushes ahead to Dreschmeyer, his layup is no good, but a charge, I believe, called against the Cardinals. And that is indeed the foul. Dreschmeyer whistled up for his first personal, team foul number 4. Highland with 4 team fouls, Cassville with 3. 10:15 to play in the contest, 50-27. Highland on top. Ball on the left wing, and another whistle from the official under the basket. And they call this one against Cassville. And that is Ben Infield's 4th personal foul. He's going to stay in the game as Sam Infield getting ready to check in for the Comets. On left corner for Newberry, and Newberry picked up his pivot foot before he drove baseline. And we will have a substitution. Quentin Riedel checks out of the game. Sam Infield checking back in. As Ben Infield with those 4 personal fouls inbounds for Cassville. Quickly down the floor, Noah Adrian tries to lob it down low to a teammate, and did they say he traveled? Yes, he did. Alright, some messy basketball over the last couple minutes here. 9:52 to go in the game, 50-27, and stuck on the score for a little bit. As Jack Terrell puts up a shot in the left corner, no good for 3, no good. Finds Newberry, who finds number 11, Caden Washa, banking in the shot. 5 points for him on the game, 52-27, with 9.5 minutes to go. Adrian tries to lob it to the left corner. Highland comes away with the theft. Nice theft there by number 11, Kaden Washa. Cardinals push it down the floor. Down in the right corner, Jack Terrell puts up a shot. Ball deflected. Nice block by number 23, Noah Adrian. And the Comets with the basketball, Addison Tasker. Gets it across the timeline. Hands out to Sam Infield on the left wing. Lobs it down low to Ben Infield as a blocking foul called against Highland. Believe John Dreschmeyer, the guilty Cardinal. And that down is his second, actually his third, as Dreschmeyer checks out of the game. So that brings back in Bennett Smith. And a turnaround shot off the layup is good for Ben Infield. Ben Infield now with 8 points on the game, 52-29, 8:50 to go. Highland leading Cassville as a three-pointer put up on the right corner. Ball rattles out, offensive rebound, but a push called against Highland. Wes Graysinger called for the foul. An old school over the back call. But there is no such thing in basketball anymore. Cassville in possession of the basketball. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque when you are ready. Landis Newberry checks out of the game for the Cardinals, and a turnover for Cassville off the inbound as I believe Ben Infield stepped into play on the far side of the floor from where I'm at on the stage here at Cassville High School, as a shot put up under the basket, no good, but another whistle. I believe they say Esser, the guilty Cardinal. And that is his third personal. I beg your pardon, that's Sam Infield. His third. Esser was the one who got fouled. Cardinals with the basketball off the inbound. Esser lobs it down low, and a whistle under the basket. What's the call? Caden Love pushed. As the fouls starting to pile up for both teams. 16 fouls apiece. Actually, team foul number 7, so... Or maybe not, it is still 6. Looks like Iowa's going to line up to shoot some free throws, but both teams with 16 fouls in the half. Esser gets the inbound pass between the rings. Now lobbed down low, shot put up. Off the backboard, no good for Graysinger, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. Cassville takes possession, trailing 52-29 with 8:28 to play in the ballgame. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Three-pointer on the left wing, off the front of the rim, no good. Addison Tasker with the offensive board for Cassville. Tried to pass off to the left wing. Pass intended for Ben Infield, but knocked out of bounds by Jack Terrell. And the Comets will inbound right in front of their bench. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Shot put up by Ben Infield, right side of the paint, overshoots the rim. As the Cardinals quickly back the other way, shot put up under the basket, no good for Esser. Comets coming back down the other way, 3-on-2, and Tasker puts up a shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good for Ben Infield. As a Band-Aid on the hand of Infield hits the free throw line, so play is stopped for just a moment. 52-31, the score, 7:53 to play in the game. Highland on top of Cassville. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint. For your next project, Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Jack Terrell walks to cross center court for the Highland Cardinals. Cross court pass. Catch and shoot three on the right corner is good for Bennett Smith. Bennett Smith with 14 points on the game, 55-31, 7:35 to play. Highland on top of Cassville. Comets with the basketball on the left wing as Sam Infield looks for a teammate, finds Ben Infield. Turns around, puts up a shot, ball rattles out, but a foul, I believe, called against Highland. I believe this would be against Bennett Smith. Team foul number 7 for the Cardinals. And that is personal foul number 3 for Smith. Free throw no good for Ben Infield. Again, not a lot of free throws here tonight's game so far. And Infield's second free throw off the back iron, no good as well. Highland pulls down the rebound. Score remains 55-31. Highland on top of Cassville, 7:22 to go. Kevin Shivik giving out to the top to Esser, and Esser dragged his pivot foot. That's a travel. And Cassville takes possession. And a timeout taken on the floor. It's a full one. We'll take one, too. 7:16 to play in the game. Highland 55, Cassville 31. Back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
This is Mitch from Kieler Family Dental. The Kieler Family Dental family wish you and yours all the joys of the season. We are grateful for your business in the past year and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
This is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Dubuque Mattress was voted best place to buy a mattress for many reasons, but one of them was best price. Because Dubuque Mattress is a mattress factory, we are truly factory direct. We cut out the cost of the middleman. And because of our volume, we have the most buying power. I personally guarantee that Dubuque Mattress is 10 to 40% less than any other mattress store in town. Find us on Highway 20 directly across from Tyson's. Dubuque Mattress for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 6.
55-31. Highland on top of Cassville as we resume play from Dennis Uppina Court at Cassville High School. Comets with the basketball on the left wing as Ben Infield looks for a teammate, finds one on the right wing. That's Caden Love, stops his dribble, skips it over to the free throw line. Ben Infield gets it right back, runs into a double team in the paint, puts up a shot, ball swatted away and recovered by Michael Esser. Esser going to walk it across the timeline for the Cardinals, again leading 55-31. And a turnover for Highland. Didn't see exactly what the call was, but Comets in possession of the basketball. Oh, Adrian, right-handed dribble, gets it across center court. Met by Michael Esser at the top of the arc. Switching from the right to the left hand. Loses the ball momentarily. In a 5-second violation. As Coach Chad Infield finding an explanation on that. It'll be Cardinals basketball. They're going to inbound between the Highland bench and the scores table along the near sideline. Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices, and another whistle and a turnover for the Cardinals. Again, a very messy second half here from Cassville. 6:20 to play, 55-31. Cardinals on top. Sam Infield gets it across center court, dribbles the ball out of bounds, and another turnover for the Comets. Highland will inbound along the near sideline once again. Mound City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com as Esser was driving towards the basket along the baseline, but a push called against Cassville, or a hold, I should say. And now bonus free throws coming up for number 2, Michael Esser. Esser's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. And misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Cassville with the rebound and a whistle off the rebound. What else is new? And now a foul called against Highland, and bonus free throws coming up for Cassville. Noah Adrian at the line. Noah Adrian 0 for 1 on the game Tuesday. Misses this free throw. Scramble for the rebound. Esser pulls it down for the Cardinals. Score remains 55-31. Under 6 minutes to play in the game. 23, John Dreschmeyer handing off to Jack Terrell. Dreschmeyer gets it right back. Finds Esser in the corner. Fires a cross-court pass. Jack Terrell loads up for three. Swishes it. Jack Terrell with his third three-pointer of the game. 11 points for him on the contest, 58-31. Highland on top of Cassville, 5.5 minutes to go. Ball the right wing, Noah Adrian's crossover dribble, now hands off to Ben Infield. Infield back out to Love on the left wing. Love driving in the paint, runs into Krasinger, but banks it in anyway. Caden Love now with 5 points on the game. His first 2-point field goal of the contest, 58-33. 5:10 to go in the contest. Highland with the lead and the basketball. Jack Terrell in the left corner gives out to the top to Dreschmeyer. Dreschmeyer back to Terrell. Catch and shoot three on the left corner this time. Off the left side of the rim, no good. Noah Adrian pulls down the rebound for the Comets. Hands out to Caden Love to walk it across center court. Met by number 24, Wes Krasinger. Now hands out to Sam Infield on the right wing. Back out to the top to Noah Adrian. And a whistle before the shot and a push called against Highland. I believe Wes Krasinger is the one whistled up. 1-1 coming up for Cassville. There's Noah Adrian back at the free throw line. And 0-1 on the contest as a quick sub coming in. And Gavin Shimmick checks out back in the game as number 11, Caden Washa. 4:45 remaining in the game. Adrian loads up for the free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound on the right corner, and Highland comes away with it. Foul was against Wes Krasinger. That was his third personal. And a timeout taken by Highland with 4:36 to go in the game. 58-33 the score. It's a full timeout. We'll take one too. Back after this on the X, Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Do you know or work with kids who have special health care needs? Help them live their best lives. Contact Wisconsin Wayfinder Children's Resource Network. Our specialists will connect you with services in your area. Wisconsin Wayfinder is free and confidential. Call 877-947-2929 or visit dhs.wi.gov/WISCWAY. Connect today. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Celebrate the magic of the holiday season December 14th and 15th at the Matthias Ham Historic Site at the annual Home for the Holidays, sponsored by Super Hits 106.1. Experience the charm of the decorated Victorian home on a guided tour on Saturday from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. or come back in the evening for an intimate candlelight tour. There are more Yuletide festivities on Sunday at the afternoon tea, featuring cozy winter literature and traditional tea snacks. Space is limited for the tea and candlelight tour, and advance registration is required. There's few places more enchanting than the Matthias Ham House at Christmas time. For tickets and details, visit rivermuseum.org.
In Game 7.
Highland leads Cassville 58-33. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Michael Esser with the ball under the basket, tries to hand it off to Krasinger, but the ball's stolen away by Cassville. Ben Infield puts up a shot, misses the left side of the rim, and the Cardinals come away with the rebound. John Dreschmeyer between the rings, hands off to the right wing to Jack Terrell. Dreschmeyer gets it right back. Terrell exchanging passes again with Dreschmeyer, trying to get past this 2-3 zone of Cassville. Dreschmeyer gets the ball back at the top after exchanging passes with Washa. Washa now down low to Krasinger. Tries to toss back to Washa. Ball recovered in the left corner. Krasinger goes in the lane, baseline, and off the window and in. What a shot by Krasinger. 15 points now on the game. 60-33. Highland on top of Cassville. Highland going to go to 2-0 on the season once everything's said and done. And the shot put up at the free throw line, off the side of the rim, no good. Ben Infield hits the deck, a little slow getting up, but able to recover as Michael Esser will walk it across center court for the Cardinals. John Dreschmeyer hands off to Jack Terrell on the corner, down low to Esser, puts up a shot, misses the side of the rim, no good. Krasinger there to clean it up, off the window and in. Krasinger now with 17 points, 10 of them in the second half off that 2-point deposit. 62-33 with 3:10 to go as the ball knocked out of bounds, hits the scorer's table, and it will stay with Cassville. Landis Newberry checking into the game, as is the 5'9 senior number 4, Charles Hermanson. Checking out is Jack Terrell and Michael Esser. Sam Infield throws the ball into the backcourt to number 24, Caden Love. As Noah Adrian on the left wing gives out to the top to Ben Infield. Infield, left-handed dribble to the free throw line, spinning away, tries to bank it off the window, too strong, and the rebound collected by the Cardinals. Ball push ahead to Hermanson, and gives back to the left corner to Dreschmeyer. Now to Newberry, back out, catch and shoot, 3 on the right corner, no good for number 11, Caden Washa, but the offensive rebound pulled in for Dreschmeyer. Ball skipped out to Hermanson, now down low. Krasinger once again gets the lucky bounce. Big second half for Wes Krasinger, 64-33. Cardinals leading the Comets, 2:20 to play. As the ball skipped in, and the steal for Hermanson, but they're going to say he traveled, so Cassville will take possession. Clock is stopped with 2:15 to play as mass subs coming in now for Cassville. Checking in is number 10, Addison Tasker, number 32, Ashton Revels. Number 22, Jordan Miller, 6-foot senior. And a number 12 who is not in my program. Anyway, Tasker with the basketball on the right wing, gives out to the top to number 32, Ashton Revels. Back out to the top to Revels on the left wing. Shot put up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Comets. And a whistle. Is a foul called against Highland. Double bonus time, so 2 free throws coming up for Noah Adrian. 0 for 2 at the free throw line tonight, trying to make his first free throws of the season. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Score remains 64-33 with 1:53 to go in the game. Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialist, the pros at Bryan's, gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. The free throw was good for Noah Adrian. 64-34 as a three-pointer is made by Highland. Missed which player it was who made the three-pointer, but it's 67-34 with 95 seconds to go in the game. Ball given to the top of the arc as Noah Adrian hands off to the left wing. Gets to Jordan Miller, now back out to the top to, I believe that's supposed to be number 11, Nadir Belisari. Gavin Shimmick with the basketball for the Cardinals after the Comets turnover and a timeout taken by Highland so that they can sub their players in. As we see number 52, Hunter Kelsey, set to check in for the Cardinals. As both teams going deep to their benches in the final minute 8 of this game. 67-34, Highland on top of Cassville. Cardinals will go to 2-0 on the season. Their next game will be Saturday at Dodgeville. Then they resume conference play Tuesday against Potosi, a big matchup. And then they have a game on December 13th at Monticello. Cassville will fall to 0-2. They have River Ridge coming up on Tuesday, and then travel at Judah on December 10th, and then they will host Potosi on December 19th. Cardinals set to inbound next to the scores table along the near sideline coming out of the timeout. As it will be number 12, Travis Aloisi, set to throw it in. Gets it into the three-pointer in the left corner, overshooting the rim is Corrier Zadrazil. And a scramble for the rebound is recovered by Travis Aloisi, but stolen away from behind by Ashton Revels. And ball given ahead to number 52, Hunter Kelsey, but an over and back. They call that against Highland? And they say turnover Cardinals. Or no, it must have been a false whistle as Highland will keep possession. Charles Hermanson gets the inbound pass, gives out to the left wing to Zasterdil. Or Zadrazil, beg your pardon. Say that 5 times fast. Ball to top to Hermanson. Gives out to the left corner. Ball back out to the top. Now to the right wing to number 30, Liam Thielorn. As it skips down low to number 52, Hunter Kelsey, and the ball rattles out, but the Comets get the rebound. And the Cardinals get the steal from behind as number 14, Hoyer Zadrazil, got the theft, but he traveled. And Cassville will take possession once again. 23 seconds left, 67-34, Highland on top. And a catch and shoot off the inbound is good from the right side of the baseline for Ashton Revels. His first points, 12 seconds to play, 67-36. Highland just passing the ball to close things out. Ball skipped down low. Kelsey puts up the shot, banks it in. Hunter Kelsey with a late bucket for Highland, and our final score from Cassville, 69-36. The Cardinals defeat the Cassville Comets to open Six Rivers West Boys Basketball Conference play. Coming up, our post-game show, we'll pick out a tri-court turning point. Check in on the shoebox scoreboard, as well as our 2 other games on Queen Bee Radio have officially come underway. Cuba City at Darlington on Super Hits 106, and then Mineral Point at Southwestern on AM 1590 WPVL on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our post-game show coming up next on the X, Extreme 107.1 WPVL FM Platteville and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
The Lancaster Chamber of Commerce invites you to the Shop Hop Holiday Tour in Lancaster. Come tour Lancaster and shop local businesses this holiday season.
Hello everyone, this is Jackie from State Farm in Lancaster. During the holidays, we hope you take the time to enjoy your family and friends, and we want you to know that we appreciate all of you and thank you for your business. From all of us to you, happy holidays. And remember,
make a good neighbor, my mom is there.
The Perfect Blend Coffee Company at Grant Regional Health Center serves delicious Badger Brothers coffee, grab and go, hot or cold drinks, and more. Check Facebook for weekly specials.
Edward Jones Tyler Dornick extends holiday greetings to you and your family. Tyler encourages you to support the Lancaster community for all your holiday shopping. This holiday season, shop small, shop local in Lancaster.
The Lancaster Chamber Shop Hop Holiday Tour. Come tour the town and shop local businesses this holiday season. Shop, eat, enjoy local for the holidays in Lancaster.
In Game 8.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Highland defeats Cassville tonight, 69-36 to open up Six Rivers West boys basketball conference play. We'll have more in our postgame show after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. My training helps me at work when I lead by example. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
In Game 9.
Highland defeats Cassville 69-36 in Six Rivers West boys basketball. Our postgame show coming up next on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 10.
These days, making your vehicle look right after an accident can be more challenging. Tim Thane with Abra Auto Body shares how Abra excels in this process.
We have certified technicians, all the best tools you could ever ask for. All of our technicians are ICAR certified, and many of them have decades of experience. We work on all makes and models, pretty much anything from your standard Chevy to BMWs. We'll pretty much repair anything you have.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
What does the lifetime comfort guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
In game 10.
(69-36), Highland defeats Cassville in our boys basketball matchup on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our postgame show comes your way next on the X, Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Over 2.8 million Americans have served in our military since 9/11. Many have returned home with devastating injuries and few resources for them and their families. This is news correspondent Bob Woodruff. I sustained a life-threatening injury while reporting from Iraq in 2006. The military had my back that day, and they have each other's while serving. It's time we had theirs. Please join us as part of the Got Your Six initiative. To learn more, go to gotyoursix.org using the number 6.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Adam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I've built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
There are places, people, and conditions in this world that almost seem beyond hope. But not when Mercy Ships is there. Mercy Ships is a place restoring sight to the blind, happiness to the outcast, and joy to the brokenhearted. Mercy Ships is the reason why hope is now in sight. To learn more, go to mercyships.org.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Officers take an oath to serve and protect the community, but we need your help too in keeping friends and families safe. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deb Rukoff. Scam phone calls can hit at any time, and scammers are always developing new schemes. That's why law enforcement agencies remind you to be alert for these types of calls. Prevent a crime by keeping your personal information private and hanging up on scammers. Also, if you've been a victim of a scam call, contact your local authorities.
This public service announcement courtesy of Queen Bee Radio.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
97.7 Country WGLR is your home for Green Bay football. Here are Firsty Eye Clinic and Optical of Lancaster and West End Salvage of Lancaster broadcast, proudly presented by Les Mack Chevy, Les Mack Ford, and Les Mack Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Lancaster, where you always get more from less. and Krantz Auto Parts of Fenimore, all season long on our sister station, 97.7 Country WGLR.
Our basketball postgame show on Extreme 107.1 and X1071.com and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Highland, your winner over Cassville in Six Rivers West boys basketball tonight, 69-36. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Recapping our contest tonight, pretty back and forth early on through most of the first half, or the first quarter of the game, I should say, before an offensive barrage from Highland closed out the first half. It was back and forth until about 13-11, and then our Tri-Core turning point happened, brought to you by Tri-Core Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tri-Core Insurance today as the Highland Cardinals closed the first half with a 23-5 run that made our halftime score 36-16. And then in the second half, Highland pretty much maintaining that lead the rest of the way. Cassville really wouldn't come close to Highland after that 13-11 score from the first half. And Highland with some tremendous scoring outputs from a number of different players, as we have 4 players in double figures again. That's the second consecutive game that 4 Highland Cardinals are in double figures in the scoring category. They were led tonight by Wes Krasinger with 19 points on the game, 7 in the first half, 12 in the second. And then 14 points for Bennett Smith, had 11 in the first half, 3 in the second. Michael Esser with 13, 7 in the first half, 6 in the second. And then Jack Terrell with 3 3-pointers and a 2-point bucket to give him 11 points on the game. Had Caden Washa down for 5 points, 2 points for Landis Newberry, and then a bucket late for number 52, Hunter Kelsey, that brought the Highland fans to their feet as the buzzer sounded. Everyone who suited up for Highland saw playing time. The players who did not score tonight include number 4, Charles Hermanson, number 12, Travis Aloisi, number 14, Coyer Zadrazil. John Dreschmeyer started but did not score. Liam Thielorn did not score, and Gavin Shimmick saw action but did not score. Cassville tonight, only player in double figures was number 23, Noah Adrian, 4 points in the first half, 7 points in the second. Other players who scored for Cassville tonight, Ben Infield and Sam Infield with 6 points apiece. 5 points for Caden Love, 2 points for Ashton Revels, and 2 points for Addison Tasker. Other players who saw action but did not score include Nadir Belazri, Quentin Riedel, and Jordan Miller. Highland improves to 2-0 on the season. Their next game will be Saturday at Dodgeville. Then they have a game on Tuesday against Potosi, a big matchup as far as determining the Six Rivers West this season. Potosi and Highland in contention for the top of the conference most likely, as well as River Ridge. And then they have a game on December 13th at Monticello. Cassville falls to 0-2 on the season. And they have their next game on Tuesday at River Ridge. Then a game on December 10th at Judah. And then December 19th versus Potosi. One more check on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Halftime scores of the other games on Queen Bee Radio tonight. Darlington leading Cuba City 33-22. That one on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. And then at the half on AM 5090 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Mineral Point leading Southwestern 36-20. A big matchup between ranked teams. in the SWAL. Again, you can catch the end of that game on AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Coming up tomorrow in high school sports, we have girls hoops, a big matchup in the SWAL yet again. Cuba City at Mineral Point. We'll have that game on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also have SWC girls basketball with Lancaster at Platteville right here on Extreme 107.1. On Saturday, Badgers men's basketball at Marquette on AM 1590 WPVL. Coverage starts at 11:30 a.m. And then our next high school sports action picks up next Thursday. We have our first wrestling broadcast of the season, MFL Marmac at Lancaster on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also have Potosi Cassville at River Ridge in girls hoops on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Platteville at Dodgeville on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. You can always check out our full Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule at AM1590WPVL.com. And that will wrap things up for me from Dennis Uppina Court in Cassville. Thanks to Chad Infield and the entire staff at Cassville High School for being gracious hosts. And big thanks to Keith Oyen for helping me with the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube stream tonight, getting me access to the huddle camera and everything that we need to make our broadcast possible here this evening. Also thanks to Ryan Hill for the pregame interview as well. Again, we couldn't catch up with Chad Infield before the game with all the hats that he wears on game day. In addition to being the head coach, he's also the athletic director and the dean of students, wears many hats, but Chad was kind enough to get me the information I needed here this evening. So thanks again to both Chad Infield and Ryan Hill. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on the X. Extreme 107.1 WPVL FM Platteville, a Queen Bee radio station. Once again, your final score from Dennis Uppina Court in Cassville. Highland defeats Cassville 69-36. Highland goes to 2-0. Cassville falls to 0-2. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. The Elliott Show follows us this evening, and good night from Cassville High School.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
Extreme 107.1.
Turn your radios up.
WPVL FM, Platteville and Dubuque.
The best music every day, baby.
Do you feel me? A Queen Bee radio station.